look, but different coverages, right? So this is just a cover four, basic cover four. So our cover four, right, we pressed our boundary corner for the most part. So everything was like a two high shell with the boundary corner press, right? Our field corner, we do a little bit of both. So starting here, right, this is a cover four look, right? You got your 3/2, right, and our press corner. Again, if this dude can be a guy for you, right, a lot of this shit will work, right? So if this dude is not a guy for you into the boundary, right, you got to do a little bit more different things that we can talk about. You got a question? Okay. All right, so just normal cover four, right? You got 3-on-2. How I was taught cover four, everybody's taught differently, right? In cover four, you got to control 2 to the flat, in my opinion. How you control 2 to the flat and how you control 3 vertical is how you basically manage how you play cover four. So here right now, right, our overhang right here has 2 to the flat, or the smash or China concepts that we call it, right? And then we're now bracketing the vertical to receivers. Over here. So don't worry about this side. We're gonna look at this side right here for now, right? We get a smash or China call, right? So this are 2 to the flat guy, right? So now he's gonna take that, and then our cover four, right? We got 2-on-1 over here. So we always have a 3/2 concept in cover four, in my opinion. So we'll get to the next slide. So again, just understand everything that I'm going to talk about is going to be the same exact look, but something different. So right here now, so now we still got the same 3/2 look, but now he's in a run fit. So now, and again, quarters, who has 2 to the flat, right? It'll be this guy now. So it's a true, like, we call it naked quarters because you're butt ass naked out there by yourself. You got man to man. So we call it naked quarters. Now he's in a run fit. And so again, these are our run fitters, and now he's out of the fit. So now we can double this guy. So again, it looks the same, but running something different. We're changing the run fitter. We're in a typical cover four. This guy is in a run fit because we are leaving him on an island. So again, if this guy can be a dude for you, it helps. So this guy was a dude for them, so we're doubling him and putting him in a run fit. So it looks the same, right? But a little difference of a coverage. Same concept, right? Same concept here. He's in the fit now. All right, so talking facts, how do you control 3 vertical? I guess the statement term is tricks or whatever, or we call it special with Rex Ryan. Right, so this guy right now, our backside safety is going to take 3 vertical, and we still have our 3/2. Right, so again, this guy is a dude for us. We let him by himself, right? He now has 3 vertical, and now you can still have your 3/2 to the field. It's a playoff game against Richmond. So right here, we still got a 3/2. If 3 happens to go vertical, right, he'll relate to 3 vertical. If not, he put himself back into play. And so this week we call this Fox to post, right? So if we don't get 3 vertical, we still basically play in the middle of the field to help this guy out. So our corners, we had different terms for our corners. We pressed a lot. We call this bling, which means this guy was going to press bail, and he was still going to play press man. All right, so key, right, so another cover four term, right, but in this one now, our 2 to the flat players are corner, right, so it's palms or 2 read or whatever all those terms are, right, so now, again, this guy's in the run fit because, again, this guy can't have 2 to the flat and be in a run fit. That's impossible. I don't know how people do that, but it's impossible, right, so now he's in a run fit, so now our field corner right here will have 2 to the flat. So again, another concept, another cover four look, right? But again, changing up who has 2 to the flat. So again there, right, we gotta get more depth at safety. But again, 2 to the flat is taken. You see this quarterback wanted it right away, right? He's not open, he can't do it. So again, by the time this happens, we're hoping we get pressure right on the quarterback, we get a hit, we get a sack. Same thing, who has 2 to the flat, right? Same look. Right, we're pressing to the boundary, 3/2, right? They don't know now what we're going to do. We can play 4, we can play key, we can play trap. We got all different calls we can play with this cover 4. So again, this is perfect, right? We don't do this is dumb. Don't hurt the teammates in practice. We don't do that. But again, this is a good look up, 2 to the flat, changing up the look. Here it is in the game versus Monmouth. So again, a good changeup, right? We don't like to run this all the time, but this is a great changeup for offense. They got to now guess who has 2 to the flat. All right, cover 8. So all cover 8 is, right, we're looking like we're playing quarters, but now we're going to play cover 2 to the field and quarters to the boundary, right? So this we call cover 8. I know there's a bunch of cover 8 terms, right? This is just our cover 8. We have 2 to the field, 4 to the boundary. So you still don't get your 3/2 look. So right here, our boundary corner is pressed, right? It looks like a press bell, so like we're playing press quarters, and then he's gonna play a cover 2 zone, right? So now we're changing up the coverage on the quarterback. Dropped it, scrub. This is in the game, same person, right? So again, same look. Play cover 2. Dropped it in game 2, so. So really good here, right? Press quarters down here, playing cover 2 up top, right? Make the quarterback trying to figure out what coverage you're in. We're gonna talk about a bunch of small stats later. Let's get to it. All right, so walk. So again, this is a great RPO type of coverage, right? So again, now all we're doing is switching, right, our leverage between our overhang and our safety to the field, right? So now he is the run fitter, right? Now he's the coverage guy. He's going to take all the inside RPOs of number 2, right? This is a great RPO killer. Teams are killing you with RPOs. Right now we're just switching the leverage of these 2. Now we're truly putting this guy in man, and he's in man. We play trap in this one, but he's in man too. But again, you can switch the coverages down here. So again, he's in the RPO window 2, right? Now he can help on this. He's in a run fit, right? So we're pretty good on this. It's a really good changeup if you're getting hit with RPOs and 4. All right, so 3x1 check. I know we haven't really talked about too much 3x1, but again, many or all the basic 3x1s where you locking this guy and now we're 3/2 with the 2 inside guy. This is nothing more than just what key is, what I just described what key was. All right, so right here we're playing triangle, which is the same thing, right? So now, again, we're gonna have 3/2 here, right? We're still locked up top, right? So now he's gonna take all inside digs and he's gonna be your replace guy. Just nothing more than quarters there, right? So again, he's gonna take all digs. He should replace him on the vertical, which is, you get right there, which is really good, right? Versus nuts as we clouded it down here. Any questions on that? Here it is versus Hawaii, right? So again, we're basically doubling this guy, right? He's in the window for RPO with the back 2. Right, so we're pretty good on that. All right, so trap. So this trap is what you think trap is, right? We got a wall 2 player, right? And then your corners are trapping anything outside, right? We didn't put a number on yardage on this. In our key, which I forgot to talk about, we didn't say 5 yards, 6 yards, whatever it is, because I know that you can't really read that on the field, right? The ball's on the 32-yard line, you can't tell the guy to break at 37, you just don't know that. So again, how we taught this was if he's underneath the overhang, any breaks under or at the overhang, right, we're trapping it. So this just looks like our man, right? This looks like he's in a run fit, right? He's playing off, right? So same look, right? Now he's just going flat footed. So same thing here, right? We didn't care, no reroutes involved, right? Wall 2 player, right? 2 don't go vertical, just a curl player. Same thing here. Pretty good in the trap. Right, so again, changing up the look. Still playing a quarters concept. I think we get to some single concept here. All right, so 3x1, we didn't trap. We still trapped the second receiver here, but now just like our facts call, we still took 3 vertical with the free safety. So we're still playing the 3-over-2 concept here, right? He has 3 vertical, refs in the way. Good on that. All right, so some single high stuff. Cover 6, we can get in cover 6. So we've seen this play already, right? Our cover 6. Now again, our run fitters will be the boundary corner. We're trapping the boundary corner, right, in the run fit. So again, he's going to protect the RPO. Back goes, right? He's going to react to that, but you know, we've seen that earlier. Some single high stuff. All right, so this is cover 3. Rebel, we just cover 3, right? So now we're just dropping to the passing strength, right? So we're still going to get that 2 high look, right? Our corners can press bail if they want to, right? But again, it still looks like our 2 high look, right? Just get into a cover 3 from it, right? We're just walking down into it, press bail in, right? Make the quarterback read on the move, right? So again, make the 2 people you got to affect is the quarterback and the OC. Nobody else fucking matters, right? So you got to make him think on the move. Obviously, some high school quarterbacks are just going to throw to a spot, right? But again, make sure you can affect the quarterback and the OC somehow, right? Don't just do the same thing over and over again. Same thing look, right? It looks like we're playing cloud because that's what we normally do versus nub set, right? But again, this is the passing strength call, right? So we're going to rotate to the passing strength, right? We're still good, right? It looks like quarters to start. All right, this is probably my favorite one. So again, all this is another 3D rotation. Now you're inserting the boundary safety, right? You're just changing up who becomes that fourth underneath defender. So on this one, it's the boundary safety. So again, they'll never account for him in the run fit for the most part. He's typically out of the run fit, so you'll never really get him accounted for in this. But again, he's just going to drop down now, play your hook here. Now he's going straight to the flat. So again, same look, right? Now just changing the coverage on it. All right, so down in distance, right, we talked about a little bit 3rd and 22, right? We're probably not going to press, right? So we're press bailing this, right? Still looking like we're too high, right? But getting into the coverage, right? He's going to drop down, right? So again, this is a pretty good look of 4 under 3D. I'm sorry, 4 under, 3D. Get off the field on 3rd down. All right. Web, so again, same cover 3 concept. We're just changing the 4th underneath defender. Now the 4th underneath defender is going to be the boundary corner. We try to put, so we do a lot of word association, right? Web, you've seen web, you've seen wasp, like all the insect terms are like cover 3 terms, right? So trying to associate things with people in positions, right? Web, right, with weak or boundary corner, right? So again, associating people with the call, right? So our boundary corner is now the 4th underneath defender, right? So again, we're rotating to the boundary on this. So we get empty here. This is buzz, so not web. Here we go. So web here. So again, same look. Right now, here's your 4th underneath defender. Right, he's also going to be in a run fit. Right, looks like quarters. Right, we want him to throw access right now. That's what we want him to do. Okay. So again, we're good there. Right, 4 underneath, 3 deep, with a cover 4 shell look. All right, so just a couple pressures that we did that I think is good with some of this stuff, right? So this is just cowboy, right? We ran cowboy probably more than any other blitz. This is our base look, right? So this is our base look. They gave us a content set, which we love. So again, this looks like our 4 shell, because again, he's always pressed, so they don't know when he's coming. Cowboy call the most. Again, they'll never know. Sometimes they'll never know when you run a cowboy, that guy is always pressed. Yes, he scored on that. All right, so here's a hot coverage. So again, hot coverage is 6-man pressure, right? 2 underneath defenders, 3 deep. You watch Pitt, right? This is all Pitt does with Narduzzi, right? So again, same look, right? We're running the pressure, right? Get into it late. So this this is a good four from the side pressure. Our last one here, no, you're good, Lewis. So again, same, another high pressure, right? Now this looks like, again, our 3/2, this looks like true man, right? 7-6, 2 underneath the fenders, right? I know we're not talking really scheme too much, but with this pressure, right, we don't really care about rerouting routes, we don't care about relating the routes, right? We're just reading the quarterback's eyes. He shouldn't have time to have a 2 progression or 3 progression read, right? So you'll see her 2 underneath the fenders just reacting off the quarterback. There's dudes open, but again, he don't have time to get on the ball because of the pressure, right? So just reacting to the quarterback in this, right? But again, you'll never notice it's coming with this look unless we give it away early. So again, there's people wide the fuck open everywhere, excuse my language, but again, you don't have time to see it or expect it. So that's all I got. If y'all want to talk technique or scheme or anything later on today, I'll be around.